The drone base is situated 1 hour drive outside of Kigali. They call it Nest 1. It's from here they send out the drones. The service is run by an American company called Zipline, but all is run by young Rwandans.
Thanks, welcome. So this is Zipline's distribution center, and it's the first ever world drone delivery system, right?
In the whole world?
Yes, in the whole world. This is the first and the only. And so what we do here is we fly drones to deliver medical products to hospitals across the country in Rwanda. So it starts in the fulfillment operations area. So, welcome. So what happens here is, where we communicate with health facilities, where we process their orders when they place, product requests, and this is we hand it over to flight operators to be able to send it out in the drone. The facilities can place order via pretty much 4 methods, right? They can place via an online portal, they can call us directly, or they can use WhatsApp or just a text message to place their orders. So let me show you our package pretty much. So this is our package and this is how it looks. So inside here, we put the blood products in here, right?
Okay.
And so this is the parachute. So this is when the package reaches the hospital, it drops gently like this in this parachute, and so it comes down very gently. Yeah. And so come and we observe how they are packing the products on this side, right? Yeah. And so what she will do is she will take the blood products, put them in the wrapping paper, and then she will put it in the package, and then she will hand it over to flight operators. And so what she's going to do is she will be weighing to see if we are within the limits of our drone. You know that it can carry 1.75 kilograms and up to 2 kilograms of blood product. So it's going out, so we are just following that order outside, and then we see how they package it into the plane and how they send it out. Let's go for that. So what happens is, they first check the drone to check if everything is well physically, and then they also check the winds on one of the stations there, so that, like any other airplane, this is some form of an airport, so we have to have the right winds before taking off and before landing, and so they cross-check all that. And then when they have cross-checked the wing, we also request clearance, permission to fly from the Civil Aviation Authority. And so in that small tower there, that's where you have the controller. It's called the crow's nest, and so the controller will talk to the Civil Aviation Authority and tell them this zip number is about to go to this hospital. I would like to fly there. At the airport, they will check that there is no other helicopters or other plane flying in the same area, and then they will give us clearance, and then we can fly there. So now, after all the physical checks, they're going to do now look, the software checks using the iPhone, which will be checking, the control surfaces on the drone. And, you saw there are many control surfaces that are like QR codes pretty much. So now that everything is done, so what's going to happen is he'll now request clearance to the controller, who is, in the crow's nest, from the Civil Aviation Authority at the airport. And after we have received that clearance, we are ready to go. So what we did is we built, what we call highways in the sky. And we have usually one main highway, and then branches on it, right? We want to follow this one, and this one you can see that it's going to the Kirinda hospital.
Yes.
And so we know exactly which route it will take. So which means that the drone is taking this route, right? It's taking this route, it will come here like this, and then it will branch off, keep going here, keep going here, avoid this, and then come land at this hospital, right? But when it's flying, it's collecting all this kind of information. Do you remember the sensors that you asked me about? You see these it's communicating with us at least every 20 seconds, where it's sending all this information. This is its right position right now. This is, its altitude. This is its roll. The roll, it's like, which position is it? And we also know the ground speed, the air speed, the wind speed that it's flying in, where the wind is heading, and so on. So these are all the information that we kind of collect in right time. I can even show you where it will land specifically if you zoom in enough. So you can see that, this is pretty much the hospital. And I usually guess this is in front of the laboratory where they will use the blood. And so you know that it precisely drops right in front of the laboratory, at Kirin, the hospital. The drone technology, how it is, there are different types of drones. The common ones are the ones that have rotors like helicopters, so they take off and land. But for us, we wanted to be able to fly very far and to be able to carry big packages. And so you can't do that if you land and take off, because landing and takeoff takes a lot of energy. And so that's how we pulled these catapults, some from which launches the drone. It starts its trajectory and then it flies. And then when it's returning also, it doesn't land or take off. It will just come and land here. This is a very intelligent system, the recovery system, and it's pretty much automated. So it will communicate with the drone where it is, but also communicate with all other drones. So if there are like 5 of them that are coming, it will communicate with each of them. And then when the drone is coming, it will just tell the drone, hey, you are about to land, I'm ready to receive you. And what happens is the drone will just attach its hook on this line, this small fiber between the 2 carbon fiber pole, and it's pretty much automated. And so you'll be able to experience it here very shortly.
Does it ever happen that the drone misses the rope?
Yes, it happens.
So the red light is on.
Yes.
What does it mean?
The red light means that the drone is coming to land soon. Yeah.
Okay. So we have to get out of the way.
What?
Do we have to get out of the way?
Yes, you have to stand. We are quite out of the way, so this is the right place to stand. Yeah.
Okay.
So it will be coming from that side. See? So see, it's just missed, so it will continue and then turn around for a second time. Yeah. It looks like you predicted that. Yeah. So it's coming again.
It's an amazing system.